Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Cynthia. If you're seeing my face for the first time, you're highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for making my vlog a vlog. Don't know if that makes sense, but guys, today I have two people on my set, a boy and a girl. So please, I'll let them do the introduction themselves. So please, ladies first.
Hi everybody, I'm Ofure. Cynthia, thank you for having me on your YouTube channel.
Madam, oh gosh, thank you. Welcome. Oh,
How's it doing?
oh, guess play.
Hi guys, it's Ramsey here. Mushai there as well. I'm smiling like this. And Cynthia, thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So guys, today's topic is interesting, something that you will love to hear. I would like to give it to you as it is. So the topic is ring fencing relationships and friendships. Ring fencing relationships and friendships, which basically means boundaries. I mean, I just decided to put Korean time, soya sauce. Help me now.
Should we just bring pots? We'll start today.
Help me, let's
We'll start
stop.
today cook.
Okay. So
To spice it up.
girl it. God damn it. Okay, so according to dictionary, I don't know. Wait, hold on please. Okay, so according to Oxford Dictionary, boundary is defined as a line which marks the limit of an area. I mean, you just have to basically you knowing where you stay or you knowing what should stay. So for you, how would you define boundaries?
Yeah, like when you say the word boundaries, you already like it's already like from the word you can already like infer that it's like a demarcation. And I feel like it's like a healthy space you give a relationship, because boundaries in relationships are like the way you want to be treated in such relationship. Relationship in essence, I mean friendship and everything, like people you meet and stuff like that. So it's the limit you give people that shows them how you want to be treated, and the space you want to give yourself out of that relationship, and the thing you want them to know, things you don't want them to know, and the way you want them to treat you and act towards you. That's what boundaries are to me. Yeah.
For you, as in you, I guess what I ask so.
For me, boundaries are, simply what you can, what you cannot accept, where someone can reach, where someone shouldn't reach in regards to how you want to build your relationship, your friendship. So those little things that you're like, Baba, please don't do this, don't do this, don't. It's like the do's and don'ts for me. That's what I think boundaries are.
Have you guys ever passed your boundary with someone, with something at some point in your life?
Yes.
Of course, but I feel like people misuse the phrase, "Oh, you're passing a boundary," because they just want to say it so that they don't get too angry or something like that. But I think everybody's different, so once in a while, I would have passed a boundary, you would have passed a boundary, but I passed a boundary, everybody passes that boundary.
So where you pass your boundary, is it woman?
Well, I feel like when me I say yes, that yes I say, don't worry, because 2019 is just right behind me. And like I feel like when I'm talking about boundaries, I mean on an average, you're right, like you would obviously every day cross one boundary or the other. But I feel like there are certain boundaries that you said they're like your benchmark for, I can't take this. Those kind of boundaries, yes, I have passed one, and a couple. Well, yeah, to a little bit. So like there's this friend of mine that, we're no longer friends again because of this boundary that we both crossed, but I don't like to blame anybody. Me, I chose to cross it too. So I feel like, crossing those boundaries and getting to another side of our friendship or relationship more or less destroyed everything we had. So I feel like, it's best to just respect those boundaries, because you may lose something bigger.
I feel like you're not sharing the inside story.
That inside story is deep.
Actually, I thought you would share the story before. No, you're to sell, but I have to share. I don't know.
That one is plenty.
Maybe you just do corner.
That one is still
Well,
good.
tell us one part.
Let's see. Okay, so basically we've been
One
friends.
question. Is there a woman in the story?
It's a woman.
Okay. Let me see.
So basically we've been friends for like what, 9, 8 years?
Without anything.
Nothing. Like we just used to be guys. We just talk, all of that. But like never. So like it got to a point where I feel like we just, I don't know. It's as if I discovered a new side of her, and then at that point we just started exploring. And like, you know when you can see that you should not have gone into a certain side of your friendship, like it's best to stay away from it. We both just didn't listen. And I did not, I feel like I was too amazed by what I was discovering that I didn't deep that this would ruin what we already built. So I feel like at the point where I started to realize that I more or less started handling everything poorly. So like I feel like it scattered everything, because Summer 19 was good and bad. But like well, I did a lot of things I shouldn't have.
Okay, so I have a question. Are you in a relationship?
No.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
Okay, so how do you put it out that guy, you're my guy, stay away from my boyfriend? Like do not come in my relationship. Stay in that friendship lane that I keep you. And do not cross that boundary.
I feel like it's all about respect, because you should have friends that understand your status. Like, okay, this is who I am, this is what I'm doing, and then I have somebody who I'm involved with, like romantically and stuff like that.
Do you know that there's some kind of friends that they don't care? Like they feel like, oh, you're my guy.
Nobody needs
I
unhealthy
can call your
friendship.
boyfriend now. I can say that, hey, hello, I'm coming to your house, so let's have some.
That's just reaching. Like I feel like for one, like what you said, but me, I feel like you cannot be my guy and not understand automatically that you're not supposed to be wording
Yes,
out
why? Because
unnecessarily.
the friendship
Like,
is not working out.
do you get?
don't
We're not
understand.
doing group dating. We're not dating together. So like,
That was
there's no reason for you to do. Like, anytime a guy has a babe, the only reason why your babe should ever text me or call me is, oh, so and so we're fighting. Oh, have you seen him? That's the only
trying to
reason. And when I
send
say
him a
fight, I mean like,
Can you help
oh,
me?
do you get simple things like that? Anything more than that, you don't need to ask how I am.
Okay,
Don't worry.
for me, I don't think you should bring third party for fighting. Please settle it by yourself. Okay, for me, Sha, I get really upset if my man would have to bring in a friend to settle our beef. I don't know.
I think you should get upset if it becomes like something that happens every time. But I feel like sometimes you people need somebody else that understands both of you and have seen both of you through the relationship, like over the year, and be like, just to understand, okay, what happened, and then if the person is actually transparent enough to say, oh guy, you fucked up here, or girl, this is what you did, I made him angry, do you get? But it shouldn't be something that happens every time that you're bringing somebody.
For what
third
reason?
party.
We're not group dating.
Another scenario. Okay,
Yeah, we can do about
this group, what's happening? Have you ever been in that stage, in that position?
Yes.
As bobo you wow, ó dà pé only plenty escapades though.
My dear, don't worry, we're going.
Ṣé ẹ̀yin méjì ẹ don fẹ́?
No. We went dating us together, but like the only problem I had that time was like this was at the point where I said, okay, let me start trying to get into relationships again, and I wanted to try.
Were you
like,
all friends?
This babe and my guy, well, my former guy is not really my guy again, but you know, they were never friends before me. It is because of me that the two of you started talking, and I point.
They now entered into a friendship and knew no boundaries.
More or less, like it's not like they ever did anything. To my knowledge, I don't know if they ever did anything, but like yes, because okay, now me and this babe, she's not that expressive. So whenever there's a problem, I just see her acting different or something. But you go and tell my guy what the problem is. That one now tells me, and I keep telling you that. You know
Some
what?
girls are guilty of that.
You get, and then aside that, and I got to a point where
feel-
these people are now talking every day. You to be FaceTiming her shirtless. I'm like, why?
Eh?
Why are you FaceTiming her shirtless? And do you know the things that I point blank told them that.
Does it have?
No, and I point blank told them that why the two of you FaceTiming each other? There's no need for this constant call. They're like, oh, we've developed a friendship. I said, you've developed a friendship. You don't know how to stop. I said, cause the problem, get my bad one, right? So like, I feel like the problem was now when me and the babe fell apart. You know, usually there's some relationships that when you guys break up or you fall apart, if you guys were friends before that, you guys can go up to, you know, starting to be friends again and something may come up. It's not like
But
they
that
ever did
space
anything.
for me to
my
be
knowledge,
your friend
I don't know if they
has
ever
been
did
taken by
anything,
my
but
friends.
like,
So where will I-
because-
where will
okay,
you
now, me
put
and
me?
the babe,
That's
we also
question.
that
I'm sorry,
expressive.
but
So I was like, whenever there's a
That's
problem, I
actually
just see
question.
her acting
Alright.
different.
But you know that sometimes people
But you
actually
go and
put
tell my
people
guy
in a space
what the problem
to
is. That
pass
one
their
now tells me.
boundaries.
And I keep telling you that. You know what?
Yes, and
Do
that's
you get?
where
And then
things
aside
like
that,
this
and I
come
got to a
up. When
point
you
where
see
these
people
people are now
that
talking
say,
every day.
oh, you know, people even accept that they can't do some things to some people, but they can do some things to other people. Do you understand? You know, I had a friend that, yes, she was very used to taking people for granted, and I'm like, and I talked to one of my friends that I felt like she took for granted. I told her, you're letting this girl take you for granted, and she's like, I don't understand. I say, you know, she can't tell me this thing she told you now, and she walk away because she doesn't even have that mind talk to me like that. Because I've set that boundary that oh, you can't talk to me like that, and I won't take it as a person because that's disrespect. But you know, people do not understand how to tell people, this is my space and you can't cross it. This is the line. So they just people pleaser, everything. You're enjoying what's happening. You're in friendship, and then somebody's taking advantage of you. It's becoming an emotional blackmail, and you don't even understand. Like that's a lot of things.
But you know, disrespect and boundaries are like two different things.
Yeah, but
For me, I feel like you don't have to disrespect me to pass your boundaries. I don't know if that works. Honestly,
I feel like
you can be rude, you can be bitchy, but then you know that you cannot try to kind of start certain things with me. You can be disrespectful sometimes, because I think everybody actually have their times.
no,
But
I feel like when it comes to boundaries, if you pass your boundaries, you're starting to disrespect me.
you
You're starting to
disrespect-
render
yes,
me.
exactly.
You
Passing
did render
boundaries
me
is
already
disrespect.
because you already know that I don't know like cotton shit and you are doing it. So at that junction, you already know that you've missed
crossed the
road.
bound- exactly.
Because it will piss me off. Whatever you did for you to pass that boundaries, it will either piss me off or it will definitely piss me off. There's no either.
Shout out to all
It will
our friends
definitely
that pass
piss me
our
off.
boundaries out there. Yeah, all are the willers. So how do you even say no? Sorry, how do you say no to friendship? Like you want
no
to,
to friendship?
like now, a friend actually got your name. Like this is something that was between life and death. Like he or she pissed you off. Like you feel like strangulating them. How do you say no to that friendship? Like
That you're
you
not
know what
working with
friendship? I beg, you say no for me.
me. Well,
Friendship of about 3, 4, 5 years.
I feel like for me, I don't know how to just like even when it comes to like relationships, I don't know how to just be like you have to over and over and over and over and over again for me
Exactly,
to. So like I feel like now the
obviously.
thing is, it's not because like I just accept it. It's because I'm the kind of person that I give you the acceptance. I'm like, you know what? It's not like anybody's perfect. So like I will continue to give you, but like it will get to a point where when you do it, the way I react to it will be different. And it is at that point I'll know that I know you do it.
Yeah, I think that's just like a normal phenomenon. Like it's just the way people do stuff for the first time, second time you're like, oh, you keep doing this thing because you have to tell them that, oh, you keep doing this thing. Then I think the third time is time to tell them that, oh, I don't think you are respecting
Sometimes you
me
don't even
and
need
stuff
to, I
like
don't
that.
think you even need to be like, ABC, we're no more
what's
friends.
that? You
There's not
want
even
me
need.
to-
Like to be honest, I feel like there are sometimes you just ease them out of your life. Like I'm the kind of person that if you're starting to mess up in certain things, I'll not tell you, I hate you. No. You just see that when motive is happening, when I'm doing Salah, I will not call you. I'll just be like, oh, there's Salah. Corona is outside. We're inside our house.
Okay, Dave, we have dispatch rider. Man, salam it now.
No, Allah.
I go. No.
No, Allah.
Me, I'm even the kind of person that when
Come on.
that when like somebody has overdone something to me, like I always feel, oh, let me just forgive this person and let me just not talk to this person so for a long time. So I feel like for me, if you're doing too much and people can already tell me this person is toxic, it's unhealthy for you, I'll just pack my bags and be like, hi.
For me, yeah, I feel like some things I do that I'm like, see, just once, you don't even have extra chance to be clarifying that, oh, I'm a good person. For me, that's the end. Some things that you do, but I feel like if people are beginning to tell me, guy, this girl, I feel like you would do it that I would see it. Because when you're telling me I might not really listen to you, I would like to see it. I don't like to judge people based on what people are going to tell me. Because one thing I hate is judging people. Judging people actually sucks. Because sometimes I might be doing something that you are doing. I know that I'm doing it. But because I'm doing my own closed door now, I'm judging you. Deep down, I would actually be feeling bad. So what I do is that I would make you push me to the wall. I would make you say, I would make you give me reason to say, oh, I ended this friendship because XYZ.
Okay.
Not because
Everybody said this, everybody said that.
because it's very stupid for me. You can't just come tell me, oh guy, you know, she's trying to be the that's be that. If you don't do it to me, I'm like, okay, you know what? She knows her boundaries. I said she can't come to me to do XYZ. She can't go behind my back.
But if 10 people say she did it too, it's not XYZ again. No?
That 10 people say it's too much.
Exactly.
You really all can't be lying.
But that's the thing, you all can be like, I beg, why are you that I'm not against you? That 5 people, 10 people not lying against you.
Exactly.
So guys, for me, boundaries actually varies for me. Sometimes I cannot be like, well, she's childish or she will not have sense. But really, if I begin to check my mental health so much, this life, peace of mind is my own drive.
Yeah.
If you're going to begin to give my peace of mind, who go aga, maybe I should be fine. So guys, we've come to the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. And before I go, I'd like to know how you take boundaries. Like, how do you relate to boundaries? I think I'd like you guys to drop comments. I promise to reply every comment, guys. I'm serious. I'm going to reply every comment. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. Say it.
Hey, Joe.
See, my neck is long.
Yeah,
Say subscribe, share,
like,
refer a friend.
share,
Please. Bye.
repost, anything.
Thank you guys.
Love
Bye
you.
guys.